Hello children, today we will see mirror derivation, mirror formula and its derivation. What is mirror formula? We will see mirror formula. You take any mirror, it is a plane mirror, it is a concave mirror, it is a convex mirror. This formula will be useful. How to derive this formula and where we use this formula we will see. Actually mirror formula is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Remember this formula, 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. How to derive this? Take a concave mirror. It is a curved surface. Silver mercury amalgam will be outside. This is called concave mirror. This is the principal axis. Geometrical midpoint pole. It is extracted from this whole sphere. This is center of curvature. This is what the focus. Let us consider a point object is present here. We get incident rays from the object, so that this is what incident ray. Parallel incident ray after reflection goes from focus, but it is not a parallel incident ray, it is a slant incident ray. Let us consider it goes after reflection beyond focus. Normal always goes from center of curvature. This is what normal n and dash. Now see children, this incident ray is making alpha angle with the principal axis. Normal is making beta angle, and this reflected ray is making gamma angle. We know that from laws of reflection, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. What is the angle of incidence? The angle made by the incident ray with the normal. The angle made by the reflected ray with the normal is called angle of reflection. This angle and this angle will be equal. Let this point is a capital A. Capital A. Now ACO is one triangle. First I am taking this triangle from ACO. Now this derivation I am going to do in two steps. Number one, case 1. In first step what I am doing, or step 1 or case 1, step 1. I am finding the relation between alpha, beta, gamma. Finding the relation between alpha, beta, gamma. How to find alpha, beta, gamma? First I am taking this triangle. ACO triangle I am taking. From triangle ACO, space is not sufficient, so that I am doing somewhat a small font I am using. From ACO triangle, we know that external angle equals sum of opposite internal angles. From this what could we write? Beta is equal to theta plus alpha. From this theta is equal to what will happen? Beta minus alpha, equation number 1. Any doubts? External angle in a triangle is equal to sum of opposite internal angles. Do you know this? Otherwise see here, this is what this is a right angle, this is a triangle. Let this is A, this is B, this is C. We know that A plus B plus C is equal to how many degrees? Sum of angles in a triangle 180. Let this angle, this length extend. It is a straight line. Let this angle is D. What is C plus D? C plus D also 180. Sum of angles in a triangle equal to 180. Straight line is nothing but 180 degrees. Why? Because half rotation. Subtract these two. CC cancel. 180 cancel. Right side 0. A plus B is equal to D. D is equal to A plus B. That means external angle equals sum of opposite internal angles in a triangle. Now take this triangle AFC. From triangle AFC. Sir, why only this triangle? Why? Because I want the relation between alpha, beta, gamma. In first triangle we got the relation between beta and alpha. If you take this triangle you will get gamma and beta. So you can eliminate theta next. External angle in this triangle, gamma is equal theta minus beta. From this theta is equal gamma plus beta, equation 2. These two are theta only. Equate 1 and 2. Equate 1 and 2. What will happen? Beta minus alpha is equal to gamma minus beta. Minus beta comes to this side. 2 beta is equal to alpha plus gamma. This is the relation between alpha plus gamma. Keep it aside. I will write here this relation. 2 beta is equal to alpha plus gamma. Let this equation number is 1. This is equation number 1. Now step 2, I will rub this and I will write step 2 here. Why? Because you cannot see board below this part. Step 2. What is step 2? First step, we got the relation between alpha, beta, gamma, that is 2 beta is equal to 2 into beta is equal to alpha plus gamma we got. Now, let consider this is a paraxial line. Paraxial line means incident ray is very close to the pole. This is pole. Incident ray falls very close to the pole. Just I zoomed this diagram. 1000% I zoomed so that it is enlarged form. Actually, this is paraxial line. Paraxial line means this angle, this vertical line coincides with P. So let this dash P dash, P dash almost coincides. This distance is negligible. Neglect this distance when if it is a paraxial line. For paraxial line, P and P dash will be same. Now APO or AP dash O both are same. Triangle APO. APO is a right angle triangle. No, from APO what do you get? Tan alpha is equal to what will happen? Tell me. Tan alpha from this triangle. Tan alpha right angle triangle. Opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side? AP dash by P dash O. If it is a paraxial line, tan alpha is almost equal to alpha. Tan alpha is almost equal to alpha. Why? Tan 0 is 0, tan 45 degrees 1. This is not just not 45 degrees, it is 1 degree or 2 degrees. Paraxial line means the angle between these two is very less, no? This angle is very small. So tan alpha is almost equal to alpha. So I am writing, instead of tan alpha I am writing alpha. P dash coincides with B. So AP by PO. Alpha value I got. Similarly, say take second triangle AP dash C. From triangle AP dash C. APOC, here also AP dash C, no problem. From this, tell me what is tan beta? Tan beta, what will happen? Tan beta is equal to, from this triangle, opposite side AP dash by P dash C, this one. From this, beta is paraxial, so beta is equal to AP by PC. Beta value also I got. Similarly, from triangle AP dash F, from this tan gamma, what will happen? Tan gamma is equal to AP dash by P dash F. From this, gamma is equal to AP by PF. I got alpha value, beta value and gamma value 2, 3, 4. These 2, 3, 4 values substitute in one. Substitute 2, 3, 4 in equation 1. What is equation 1? 2 beta is equal to alpha plus gamma. Substitute here. 2 into beta what? AP by PC. What is alpha? AP by PO. Plus what is gamma? AP by PF. Now AP cancel. AP component cancel. 2 by PC. Pole to center of curvature. What is pole to center of curvature? Nothing but 2R. Radius of curvature R. Radius of curvature R. Pole to center of curvature R. 2 by R is equal to 1 by pole. Pole to object. Pole to object is object distance. Measuring from pole, compare with the parallel ray. Now, so it is as per sign convention, it is minus U. Measuring from pole, compare with the parallel incident ray. Measuring from pole, always measuring from pole. Left to right measuring, compare with the parallel ray. Parallel ray coming in this direction. So both are in opposite, so minus. Plus 1 by pole to focus. Pole to focus is focal length. Here also if you apply sign convention, measuring from pole, compare with the parallel incident ray, this is also minus F. So 2 by pole to object, right, here radius also negative, pole to radius, this radius is also negative. Now 2 by minus, radius is nothing but double focus, R equal to 2F. Why? Because focus is exactly in between pole and center of curvature. So 2 by 2F is equal to minus common 1 by U plus this is nothing but 1 by AP by, sorry, this is image, not focal length, this is image. 1 by V, minus minus cancel, 2 cancel. Now you will get 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. Here this is called This is called a mirror formula. Here where the reflected ray goes, at that point image forms. So pole to image is nothing but image distance v, not focus, sorry. Pole to image is nothing but it is going beyond focal length now. So that pole to image, this is not image distance. In first step, I calculated the relation between alpha, beta, gamma. Second step, I calculated alpha, beta, gamma values. I substituted in first equation. I got 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. This is mirror formula. Here u is object distance, v is image distance, f is focal length. All distances must be measured from the pole and should be compared with the parallel incident ray. This diagram I will draw once again here. See here, this is what a concave mirror. This is principal axis. This is geometrical midpoint pole. This is focus. This is center of curvature, center of the whole glass sphere. Here one point object is there. Here this is what incident ray. After reflection goes beyond the center of curvature. This is what normal. Normal always goes from CC. This is alpha, the angle made by the incident ray with the principal axis. Normal makes beta and it is gamma. This is what perpendicular line P dash. Now pole to, this is what image. Pole to image is called nothing but image distance V up to here. Pole to center of curvature is called nothing but radius. Radius is equal to 2 into f. Pole to object is called nothing but object distance u. Now in first step I calculated this angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. First I took this triangle ACO. From this external angle beta is equal to theta plus alpha. Second triangle gamma is equal to theta plus beta. If you equate theta values, you got 2 beta is equal to alpha plus gamma. 2 beta is equal to alpha plus gamma. This is the relation between alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma values I calculated here and I substituted in this formula. I got 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. This is what mirror formula. Very, very important derivation. This is applicable not only for one mirror, it is applicable for any mirror. But substitute after sign convention only. First do sign convention, then after substitute in this formula. If any two values are given, third value you can find easily. Those problems we will see in the next session. Now one more derivation also we will see in the next video, that is what magnification. What is meant by magnification? When do we get magnification? Image should be more or object size should be more. How to calculate we will see in the next video. Practice 2 to 3 times, very important. Derivation is not important, but the way what we are doing, how to take sign convention, what is the relation between alpha, beta, gamma, all these things are important. Practice once. All the best. God bless you.